Beautiful. He needs to defend the Musketeer, but he also needs to defend the Balloon. And you can see he spent on the Musketeer, so he doesn't have anything for the Balloon. Wow, that proved to be such a good play by us. And Musketeer just got a massive buff. And on top of that, the Chef Tower got nerfed, the Pekka got nerfed, the Goblinstein got nerfed. And with all of the other balance changes and shifts in the meta, this deck is poised to be a top 3 deck this season. And on top of everything that I've just said, you have the most broken card in the game in the Evo Lumberjack. I mean, how can you not run this card? And I am so excited that Balloon Cycle decks are finally viable in the meta once again. So come along for the ride and I will show you why this is one of the best decks inside of Clash Royale. Into our first match of the video, and I'm so excited to show you why this deck works, why it is so strong. You have the new and improved Musketeer after balance changes. My man came out swinging. Also, the Evo Lumberjack is the best card in the game right now. And you also have the Ice Golem, which is one of the best defenses for the Lumberjack. So, like, all around, it's just a very, very strong deck. We're going to be up here against Bait. And Bait is a really fun matchup. I'm really looking forward to show you all of the things that you can do against a Bait deck. Evo Musketeer is going to come in clutch for sniping those buildings and things like that. Alright, maybe Musketeer can, like, shoot the... Nope, it does not. We're going to go like this. It should splash onto the Dark Goblin. And I have my barrel ready. Looks like that's in the normal spot, so we're just going to go like this. Gonna eat a little bit of damage here, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Yeah, Dark Goblin is definitely the worst card in this matchup from a defensive standpoint, but we have a lot of good answers for barrel. There are a lot of great things we can do in this matchup. Okay, we're going to go Ice Golem here. Haven't had a great opportunity to cycle my Lumberjack. I need to be more cognizant of that, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. We're going to go in right here with the Lumberjack. I don't see any reason not to. It's really just to cycle. It'll force out a Knight or something like that. Or yeah, whatever his tank is. So his tank's the Mighty Miner. Makes a lot of sense. We're going to go for the low bomb tower. And then I can defend the Princess for cheap. Okay, it's in the normal spot as well. So we're just going to go for the Bar Barrel. Nice. Probably won't let me get away with skeletons on the Princess, unfortunately. I think he might try and protect it. So we're just going to go for an Ice Golem here. And then now we're going to go skeletons. And like I said, I don't think he'll let me protect it. He might play something onto it. Yeah, like that. But that, we're going to be okay. All right, let's go like this because he doesn't have his Dark Goblin in cycle. We're actually going to go out with the Balloon because even a Princess isn't like a great response. We might have to go for like a Rocket or something like that. We'll see. This Lumberjack's going to go crazy. Onto the Valkyrie. And yeah. Oh, he has bats. I was wondering what his answer was going to be. And you can see there we already made back all of the damage that we took to start this match. So I'm really not worried about it too much. Great defense there. Going for the Bar Barrel on one side and then perfectly defending the real barrel on the opposite side. So all in all, we look good. I'm just going to cycle my Musketeer to get to my Evo. And this Ice Golem is going to help tank for the Princess. Hopefully. That'll explode and take care of the Princess. So we're looking very, very strong. I'm actually going to go for a bar Barrel here because I can just defend this with a Snowball. I go like this, Snowball, and Skeletons. And you can see there we don't take any damage. So this deck is so strong, man. It seriously is so good. It's so... I don't want to say it's underrated, but it's really, really strong, which is awesome. All right, we're going to go with our Evo Lumberjack, like down low. We're going to Bar Barrel onto this, and we are going to have a nasty low counter push. I'll just use my what's it called? Evo Musk like that. And we have our Snowball for the bats. But he still has to defend all of that. So I think it's going to be really difficult for him to defend this if I time the Snowball. Oh, we missed the Dark Goblin. Oops. That's my fault. But even the Evo Lumberjack did so much damage. We're looking really, really good so far. Like I said, I like the matchup. We're going to go Bomb Tower so he can't sneak into Princess. Looks like that's in the normal spot as well. My man's not mixing up his goblin placement. I think that's one of the things he could do a lot better in this matchup. Doesn't look like he has a big spell. At least he hasn't played one by now. So we're looking really good to kind of just... cycle things in the back. Okay. We're gonna get to our another Evo Musketeer hopefully soon. He's gonna go Valkyrie here. Good Bar Barrel to protect. Even with the Valkyrie, it's definitely worth it. We're gonna go low Bomb Tower. I don't want to overextend. An overextension would mean that I could lose the game, you know, just from one mistake. So I need to be really, really careful of that. Go Ice Golem here. Nice. I'm gonna go Bar Barrel as well, and I'm gonna use my Musketeer to help out with this Dark Goblin. And Dark Goblin number 2. Kind of a shame that I had to waste it like that, but at the end of the day, it's worth not losing my tower. Okay, let's get ready here. He finally played it over to the side, like over on a different point, but we were able to spot it and we were able to defend it. So now's our time to go in. Let's do it. He can't really support this. the way that he probably wants to. Ice Golem to kite this over. The Rage is going to speed it up even with the Dark Goblin. That's going to get a shot, and that's probably going to be GG's. Yeah, it is. Oh! Damn near. The bait matches always go so long. Alright. Let's make sure we don't choke this game. Looks like that's in the normal spot. This deck is so fun to play. I mean, it is definitely a very, very high skill deck, which is the reason why a lot of people, including myself, really, really enjoy playing it. We're going to go like this to snipe this Dark Goblin. And we don't even need to go in for a balloon. I'm just going to go for a high bomb tower. We have Snowball, Bar Barrel, Skeletons, and that was just a beautiful match. I'm so happy with how we played that. And that's why this is one of the best decks in the entire game. So we're going to hold that W. I'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against this person. And I feel like there are a lot of things I could have done better in that last game. You know, like sniping the Dark Goblins with Evo Musketeer. But bait is just, it's just hard, man. It's just, it can be challenging, to put it lightly, just because of how much pressure they have. So it's not easy. Goblinstein was one of the cards that was nerfed. The HP of the monster got nerfed, which, you know, I would say was long overdue. So we're going to go like this. Oh, come on. Cannot believe that the Doctor locked onto the Musketeer. I was not ready for that. And, wow. Does feel like he spent a lot of elixir there, but, you know, probably worth it for him. So we're going to be up here against Hog. He will have good defensive options, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's just cycle our Lumberjack, see what the defenses are. That's the first thing you should be thinking. Like, we see the cannon right away. So we know that one of his best defensive options is going to be a cannon, which is perfect for us because the cannon is so easy to snipe with the Evo Musketeer. Like, it is one of the best buildings. It 3-shots it. So it's really cool. We'll see. Hopefully we can try and pull that off in today's game. And at that point, it's like almost like an instant win. At least it feels like it. I'm going to go high bomb tower because I'm scared of the earthquake, but he can't do it because if he went for it, he wouldn't be able to defend this. Nice. So we'll probably go skeletons here last second or log or something like that. Ooh. I wonder if he let his firecracker die on purpose. Okay, I'm thinking of going, instead of going for the lumberjack, I think I'm going to go like this because then I can afford to snipe the cannon when he plays it. Where's the cannon? Yeah, now we can afford the cannon snipe. So even without the Lumberjack Rage, this will do a lot of damage because of that. Yeah, that's a really good play. So in double elixir, it's better to go for the Lumberjack, but in single elixir, you can just go for the bar barrel like that. And I think it's a really, really fire play because it's so much cheaper. And obviously, they're going to play the cannon. It's like one of the best defensive options that they have. Oh, I think I got this down late. Yeah, I got a little greedy there. That's okay. It forced out the log. So 2 for 2 trade. We're in a really good spot. All right, let's get ready. I'm going to continue to pressure. I don't want him to feel great about going in for a Hog Rider, you know what I mean? And he does, and instead of going for, you know, a building or anything like that, I'm just going to play a Snowball and a Musketeer, and because of the Musketeer buff, that actually full counters the Hog, which is so crazy to me. Bro, I don't know how he's supposed to defend the Evo Lumberjack. Like, this poor guy. I genuinely do feel kind of bad. Let's just continue to cycle things in this lane. I'm just going to take the Snowball onto everything. It's definitely worth it. So much DPS down on this monster. We're going to give him the good game. He said well played. I don't know if he was being sarcastic, but it definitely was well played, in my opinion. And it's just like such a good matchup. Like, people would think, oh, Hog got boosted because of the Musketeer and the Snowball. But no, this was definitely one of the most boosted decks because it uses, you know, the Evo Lumberjack and the Evo Musketeer. So good game to this player. We had a really great matchup. Just goes to show why this deck is so good. So we'll hold that W. See you in the next match. All right, into our next game here. I definitely feel like I'm yapping a little more than normal, but I enjoy it. Okay, interesting. This guy is running the Chef Tower, which was one of the cards that got heavily nerfed, which I think was good. There was too much beatdown in the meta, and it was just not great. Nice. So the Rage made it, so I can just play a Bar Barrel on this, and it'll clean it up, and he should have to respond to the Bar Barrel. Prince is interesting. Let's just do this. And then I can kind of just kite this Prince away with an Ice Golem. And go for like low skeletons here. He should be okay. I'll even go for a Musketeer because I actually think we need it. Plus there's the potential he goes for a Rage or something like that. And any opportunity you can cycle to your Evo Musketeer is it's a good idea. So we're going to up here against Pekka. Pekka, thankfully, got a big nerf in the last set of balance changes. So, you know, we say in unison, thank you Supercell for nerfing that card. I'm just gonna let this go. I don't really need to worry about it all that much because of the Evo Lumberjack. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go Bar Barrel. We're okay. We're A-okay here. We're going to go for a low muskie. We're going to go for high skeletons. You can see the reason this deck can be technical, for sure. Let's go like this. I don't want to eat this charge. That still happened anyway, so rip. Not the perfect defense, but that one was on me. I would definitely look at this matchup tree and think that we would have a pretty good matchup. I think the biggest thing will just be picking the right time to go in for balloons. Okay. I cannot believe the Evo Lumberjack is a one-cycle evolution. That just feels crazy to me. Alright, I'm going to go like this. Pretty good timing with him going for that Pekka. I'll probably just play like a Prince on it and we'll set up a good defense. Yeah, it goes for the Dark Prince. That makes a ton of sense. Fortunately, I don't have to spend on that Dark Prince, so we can set up a defense here. So let's pressure while defending. That's one of the best things you can do with any deck, but especially with this deck. I'm going to go like this to try and snipe the Firecracker. Beautiful, and we do snipe it, so my man needs to go for the Dark Goblin, which is awesome. I should have protected that. That is my mistake, but that's okay. We're going to go like this. Pull everything into the middle. And we're going to go like this. Pull everything back. Okay. The defense of this deck is just immaculate, man. I just realized, why does he have Firecracker and Dark Goblin? That kind of seems weird in my opinion, but it is what it is. We're going to hit him with some split lane pressure. Beautiful. He needs to defend the Musketeer, but he also needs to defend the Balloon. And you can see he spent on the Musketeer, so he doesn't have anything for the Balloon. Wow, that proved to be such a good play by us. And we're going to end up taking the game there pretty easily. I mean, I had a few defensive mishaps, but at the end of the day, it's not a problem. Pekka is out, and Balloon Cycle is in. So GG's. We'll see you in the next one. Into the next game here against Popeye's mates. Shoutouts to Popeye. In terms of starting plays, you don't have as fast a cycle as a lot of like traditional Balloon Cycle decks, but you know, any of your 2 elixir cards or your 1 elixir cards are fine. Oh, wow, okay. We might be going up here. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to go for the bomb tower. We're going to set up the old reliable defense here. I need to cycle to my Ice Golem and pull all of this over. Yeah, my man just goes for the pump right away. Not surprised, man. Not surprised at all. It's what they do. Alright. I think the cheapest form of pressure is just going for this bar barrel. And I don't have anything for that pump. I don't have a big spell, so there's not a lot for me to do. Fortunately, he messed up that bar barrel, so we get so much damage on the tower. So much damage on the tower between the Lumberjack and everything else. So I think what I'm gonna do is go Lumberloon. Oh my god, that timing could not have been better, because now he can't really defend this. And it's going to take his entire tower, and we've already taken the other tower, so pretty good. I mean, I'm very satisfied with that, to be completely honest. We need those skeleton dragons to go in front, though, ideally. Perfect. Okay, and they do. And make sure we don't give them too much of a lightning value, or any lightning value at all, for that matter. Let's go skeletons here, and it'll keep my Musketeer alive. And what a Golem player, man. I kind of want to give him the well played, but I don't want to BM. But classic Golem players, am I right? Just zero defense. Just zero defense, bro. Just go for the pump and Golem up. And if you're tired of that, like I am, that's why this deck is so great. I mean, granted, it's not like I had a crazy outplay, but the punishing capability of this deck is awesome. Okay, we're going to go like this. Lumberjack does so much DPS. Should do great. That's the Rage. And let's go Bar Barrel, and then we get a really nice snowball as well onto everything just to push those back. So, yeah, at this point, my man was kind of grasping at straws. Maybe he felt like I didn't have Elixir or anything like that. I don't really know. He could maybe conceivably go for another Golem, but I'm going to go and apply pressure so he doesn't feel comfortable doing that. At this point, if I was him, I would kind of just give up, to be completely honest. We can snipe. Yeah, okay. The timing of that was crazy. I was like, yeah, I would just give up after that play. And he does, so he did really, really, really well against this Golem. We're going to get a second balloon down, and we're definitely going to 3-crown our opponent. So such a satisfying game against a no-skill Golem player. We'll see you in the next match. Next game. And they're going to be rocking the Cannoneer. Good and bad. I feel like with any tower troop, you can kind of like play differently. I think that's the one thing that separates, you know, good players, for lack of a better word, from maybe less seasoned players, is changing how you play and use your skeletons and your Ice Golem based on the tower troop. I don't see a lot of Berserker. I'm not going to cap. Haven't seen too much Berserker, but Berserker Poison makes me think it's like a spam deck or something. Alrighty. Okay. Spear Goblins. Really, really well defended, actually. I'm going to go Ice Golem here so I don't just eat all of this Spear Goblin damage. I can eat some of it, but not all of it. I'm thinking of going for a balloon. I think I will. I mean, he spent a lot there. Hopefully the balloon goes behind. Yes, it does, and that is... oof, so satisfying. We're going to get a lot of damage here. Oh, or not, but that's okay. Because he had to spend a lot. And at the end of the day, that is so fine with us. We're going to go Skeleton Surround here, perfectly surrounding the bowler so we don't take too much damage. And because he spent so much, here's the thing. I know he has a Tornado, just looking at his deck. So we can go like this, because if he goes for the Tornado, he's probably going to eat a ton of musky damage. So let's see if he goes for it. No, he doesn't. Actually, really, really well defended. Yeah, well defended, honestly. I have to give props to my man. That was not a masterclass, but it was well defended. At the very least. I'm going to go Ice Golem way over here. Let's get ready to defend this here. What a balloon, bro. What a balloon by yours truly. All right, let's get ready to snipe something. Snowball. And let's go Lumberjack. Beautiful. Snipe this Tesla, maybe? It's not going to be quick enough. Cannoneer is very, very strong against the balloons, so the idea was there, but the execution was not. So this is not going to be as straightforward as a game as some of the other ones, but there are definitely plays that we can do, and at the end of the day, he really shouldn't be able to break through. So if we play really, really well, we don't, you know, give up silly damage, I think we're going to be okay. Go Bomb Tower like this. Lumberjack's going to be great here. I need to watch out for Tornado shenanigans. I don't want him to Tornado anything in. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about with silly damage. That is not good. That is not that any damage is good damage, but that is not good damage. Yeah, I'm not breaking through here. Fair enough, fair enough. I'd even go for a lane switch at some point. We'll see. Right, I like how I said that and then immediately go for the lane switch. I like it. High Musketeer just to avoid giving poison value, you know what I mean? It's not really worth it. I'm gonna go like this, and then Skeletons. And get back to a second Lumberjack here. And if he poisons this one, okay, nice, he doesn't. Let's get the Ice Golem down and then a balloon. Now we have great split lane pressure. I'm gonna have my always snowballing the bats. Oh, he messed that up. He has to go for bats, and that's gonna get so much damage. I was thinking about predicting it, but it just, I don't know if it would have worked. Oh, 2 hits is massive. That's a massive play right there. We can definitely win. He is human. He made a mistake. That is so big for us. We're going to go like this just to keep my Lumberjack healthy. And continue to provide, you know, or apply dual lane pressure. We're going to go for a High Musketeer here. We have our Snowball ready for bats or a Gang high at the river. Or, yep, perfect. Just like that. We'll go for the bats and continue to protect this. I'm going to go Skeletons because it does threaten damage. Let's try and predict the Gang. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Berserker is going to do a good job defending this. Okay. I'm going to go Bomb Tower like this because I don't think he can poison it, but honestly, I could be wrong. Okay, it's going to be a great Snowball. Okay, let's park the bus, man. I mean, he has a big spell and I don't, so I need to continue to apply pressure because otherwise, yeah, I was going to say, otherwise it's going to be too easy for him. Yeah, let's get ready to snipe the Tesla. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, snipe the Tesla, hopefully. Man, just didn't work. I do think that is death damage, though, so let's go ahead and keep up this pressure. Because, yeah, he's going to start going for Poison Cycle like that. Like, you can see it right there. It's going to be difficult for me to defend perfectly, but we are going to do our best. He messed it up again. Let's predict the bats. We're going to hit something with this. Yes, we do hit the bats. We're going to give him the good game. That was not a good matchup for us, but we were fortunate he made some mistakes. Great game. I'm going to hold that W. I'll see you in the next match. All right, into likely our last match of the video. I'm having fun with this deck. I usually run bait variants for my main deck, but I might switch to this deck, dude. It's fun. It's fun, it's good, it's strong, and it's just a nice change of pace. You know, Balloon Cycle used to be everywhere, like it was really good in the meta. You don't see it as much, so it kind of makes me sad. Weird that this guy is running, well, not weird, but Chef Tower is just not as good as it used to be. Cycle this, hope I don't get punished for it, like I said. Yeah. Cool. This is an easy defense. I can even snowball this back towards the bomb tower. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So a well-timed snowball like pushes this back towards... I mistimed it. I was going to say you can push it back and even prevent death damage from getting onto your tower. Really bad guards by my opponent. Like, he super messed up the timing. So we actually are going to get a lot of damage. But yeah, Chef Tower absolutely struggles against the, what's it called? Balloon. So, definitely worth trying to exploit it. Ooh, ooh. Ew. Very, extremely common, extremely common Chef Tower user right there. That's what just happened for sure. All right, let's go high skeletons here. Okay, he goes in for the lava, so let's just do this, man. And set up a defense. There's really no point of me going in. Nice. And Musketeer's going to get a decent amount of damage. Bomb Tower will clean that up. And I'm considering going in for the 3 crown, man. I really am. Yeah, let's do this. Might be the play, might not be the play. We'll find out in a moment. You can just go for, like, late Skeleton Dragons, probably. How much damage does that balloon do is the question. One more shot. Oh, I think that was worth it. I think. But we'll see. Because sometimes it can be really, really hard to defend Lava Hound. And it's nice to have, like, the threat of a 3 crown. You know what I mean? Because then if he hard commits, it's like we can just go in. And it's really, really difficult. So we'll see. I think that'll end up being a good play. Let's go for the Evo Lumberjack down low. And we can kind of pressure 2 towers at once, which is awesome. We want to get lots of Musketeers down as well. Okay, Ice Golem here. We're going to go with the balloon. And this is such a big 3 crown threat for him. Nice. We're going to snowball all of this away. And I don't know. I mean, this will at the very least get death damage. And he can't stop all of this. So 3 crowning a Lava Hound player. You heard that right. Such a good deck. GG's to newbie, but not really. We'll see you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time, in case you want to take a screenshot and try it yourself, which I super recommend. One of the strongest decks after balance changes, as you saw in the video today, and it's just really strong and really fun to play. It's not a toxic deck. It's still a high skill deck and just a blast to play. So if you've made it this far in the video, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out.